Towels hum. Make it stop.
Make it hot.
Hot sauce.
The winner of OK Google It tonight will be receiving some locally grown, hand-harvested, small batch Taos Hum Make It Stop hot sauce, made from peppers that are grown without the use of any chemicals in the warm soils on the west face of the Sangre de Cristo Mountains. Grown, hand-harvested, and blended by the folks at Walking Trout Farm in Taos, New Mexico. Get you some Taos Hum. Make it stop.
Make it stop. Hot sauce. Taos hum.
Make it hot.
OK Google It is filmed before a live webcast audience. Brought to you by Taos Hum Hot Sauce. This is a game show with my dad. He has questions that he's gonna ask, and if you're watching, you're in the game. Get your QWERTY ready to play. If you don't know the answer, then it's okay. You can Google it, just do it fast and get it in. First in the chat, the points will win. Welcome to OK Google It. We got Dad in the wings. Kethler's ready to keep score. Dad has lost his questions, though, so he might be making a lot of stuff up tonight. I don't know how this is going to work out, but whatever he says goes. Okay, Google it. There's a new theme song. What do you think? Oh, man. Welcome to the show. So what'd you think of that, Dad?
I loved it. I'm a big fan of the possibilities. That's well, it's almost too silly, but I don't know how you do that. There's not that many people that can really evaluate silliness well.
It's a hard thing to measure, right? Or rein in.
Yep. In the last 2 minutes, I found my questions. So,
no kidding.
All that. Yeah, they were right there, hiding in plain sight.
That is wonderful news.
So, yeah, so we don't have to panic at all, except for other things.
Oh, good. I'll return to the previous state of panic I was in before you lost your questions, which was a way more just sort of even keel, slow and steady panic that I've accrued over the last several months. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a peak time, or is it a steady flow?
A steady flow. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's sweet. It's a good way to do it.
It's the Buddhist in
balance
me.
It.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. It's all good.
You introduced a lot. You introduced a lot of Buddhism into my life in I mean, probably accidental ways, but.
Well, it probably wasn't. I did have a lot of Alan Watts books around, and was into Zen for quite a while.
Winnie the Pooh too, and the Tao of Pooh. But starting with from Winnie the Pooh to the art of motorcycle maintenance, to just having Rick Cook around.
Yeah, I went to Rick's sister passed on, and I went to Cornrows today and honored the Cook family. Sandra left us, but so Rick was in my mind today.
Oh, love you, Rick.
Yeah.
So you found your questions. I'm excited. So all right. So welcome to the game. I'll let you guys know what you're watching if you're just tuning in for the first time. This is a pretty meta concept. This is a trivia game show. And everybody watching are the contestants. If you're watching this show, you're now in the game. And basically the first right answer in the YouTube chat, my YouTube chat, which might be different than yours. So if it looks different on your end, that everybody's chat is a little different, this YouTube chat right here is the final say. And the first right answer in the YouTube chat wins the points. Now, the first 2 rounds, we also award a point to the second place right answer. Couple more rules. First 2 rounds, if you answer the question, if you're the winning answer, you have to sit out the next question. You can't get 2 in a row, just to keep everybody in the game. And the first round is worth 2 points each, with a second place point awarded. The second round is worth 3 points each, with a second place 1 point awarded. And then the third round, which is only 4 questions. First round is 10, second round is 6, third round is 4 questions worth 4 points apiece, which normally is a chance for even a newcomer that just shows up for the third round to take the game by winning, because there's no you don't have to sit out a question in the third round either. So there's a possibility that one person could get 16 points in the final round. And that's how we play, 3 rounds, and I think we're ready. We'll start round 1. Question number 1.
Yeah, and I would add to that none of that really makes any difference. You're just here to hang out with us, learn some stuff. There are lots of reasons why you should be tuned in, like children can learn things from this show. This is an educational show. Here's something, for example. If you're a school teacher, you can get a lot of questions of the day for your blackboard from me, because I've been doing this for years and I'm good at it. So you could listen to me, write your questions down, and have a lot of fun with them at school. And you wouldn't have to pay me anything. I'm going to give it to you for free.
See, that's how. Check out that deal. I mean, case in point, I saw somebody post on Facebook the other day that they watched the OK Google It just on YouTube the next day. So they weren't even playing, but they learned that onions were George Washington's favorite vegetable, and he used that information twice in the following 24 hours that inspired him to put that post, that comment on Facebook. And so that's somebody that wasn't even playing to win the hot sauce, but still not only.
Well, that's
case in point.
That's my whole point. That's my whole point. You're not really playing to win unless you're one of those super competitives that has a good connection.
Right. Or just a huge fan of hot sauce.
Exactly. After that hot sauce,
the winner does receive 2 bottles of Taos Hum hot sauce. All right, we're ready.
All right. Number 1. Who is the Green Bay Packers golden boy?
Who is the Green Bay Packers golden boy? Is it true that the Green Bay Packers are owned by the fans?
Yeah. That's very true. They have good fans, too.
Aaron Rodgers.
No.
Paul Hornung.
Horning. Yes, Paul Horning.
Ah. Paul
That's
Horning,
correct.
the
That's
dog catcher
correct.
presents on the board. Ding, ding, ding. First score of the game. Puts the dog catcher presents leading us off. Now we got Colorado to No, wait, I'm sorry. It's Peter Shallot. I have to go scan back. I'm just getting into the flow. Peter Shallot with the first points. The dog catcher presents with the second place point. Forgive me.
All right.
Our scorekeeper's pro, though. She's got this. She'll keep it straight. Is that current?
Well,
Is he a class?
Paul Horning was, when I was a teenager, was the star halfback the Packers back with Vince Lombardi and all the great Packer days, and he was the golden boy. He was a halfback. He scored a lot of touchdowns. He threw passes, and he was their field goal kicker.
Whoa,
So
that's old school.
He was very notorious as a man about town. Yeah, check him out. Paul Hornung had a good life, man. He died at 84 this last week.
Oh wow.
So we honor him. We honor him tonight. All right, number 2. Here's a what we call a crossword puzzle word.
Oh, cool.
Words you've seen crossword puzzles. A 3-letter word for louse to be.
Wait, say it again. Say it again.
A 3-letter word for louse to be.
Louse to be? Last to be?
Louse. Oh, louse. Louse. To be.
Weird.
Louse.
Louse to be.
I had no idea when I wrote the question it was that weird, but you're right. It is weird. It's hard to say louse to be.
It is hard to say louse to be.
You didn't. It's louse to be.
Louse
to me.
No, I got. That's what I said.
Okay.
Like louse to be in line at the store. I think we have some. How about this? Egg.
Wrong.
Wrong?
Yeah.
I thought that was it. Knit.
Knit is the word.
Whoa.
N-I-T.
NIT Cosmic Crow on the board with knit. That is the right answer. John Dotson with the second. I thought egg was right. I mean, John.
Well, that's interesting take on that. For me, is if it was egg, it wouldn't be a crossword puzzle word. Egg's too common. Knit's one, it fits in, those letters fit occasionally, so that's the only thing it can be. That louse to be is interesting too. I like that.
Yeah, it really is. I like that question a lot.
Yeah.
So, and John Dotson did get the second place point on that. John, you're still in the game. Cosmic, you have to sit out this question. Question number 3.
All right, number 3. Name the rattlesnake named for its unique means of locomotion.
Name the rattlesnake named for its unique means of locomotion. Diamondback.
Nope.
Sidewinder.
Correct.
Nope. Sidewinder is the right answer. Oh, both of those created visceral images in my brain. The Diamondback and the Sidewinder. Stephen Fisher, Cousin Eric. Cousin Eric on the board with the first place points. And Walking Trout Farm on the board with a second place point. Congratulations.
Very good. Hey, Eric. Well, are we ready? Number 4.
Number 4.
How much would a $20 dress cost if it was on a 20% off sale?
Say it one more time.
How much would a $20 dress cost if it was on a 20% off sale?
How much would a $20 dress cost if it was on a 20% off sale?
Dana knows. He has a closer connection than anybody else.
$18.
I don't think so.
$16.
I think that's correct.
$16. Colorado to Virginia with the first place points. Bill DeBlanc on the board with a second place point. Bill, you can play on. Colorado to Virginia, sit out the next question. Congratulations.
Hello, Colorado to Virginia.
Where did that
How are
question?
you?
What inspired that? Were you dress shopping?
I try to put myself. I'm a writer. I try
That's
to put
right.
myself in other people's positions. So sometimes I'll go out to a store where there are people dressing, and I walk around near them and watch.
Because you're a writer. Sir, can we help you? Like,
because
no.
I want to hear. I want to. How can I work it into a plot? I mean, I make conversation. I talk.
Right, of course.
But I usually get in trouble. I don't do that anymore. The people in uniforms kept coming.
Mm-hmm.
It was weird.
So that's an old question, huh?
What's that?
Your dress shopping question.
Yeah, that was last weekend.
I don't do that anymore.
No, I'm not doing that anymore. Unless somebody takes me. Number 5. What are the structural units that make up proteins?
What are the structural units that make up proteins? Oh, Keelan, you should refresh. You're way behind us. Amino acids.
That is correct.
All right, Cousin Eric. Woo, yeah. Okay, amino acids. Yeah, it does look like Cousin Eric was the first right answer. That's Stephen Fisher, for those of y'all out there in the real world. The Dog Catcher presents with the second place point. Congratulations. You're on the board.
All right. Very good. Are we ready?
Yes, sir.
Number 6.
Number 6.
Number 6. Who played Luther Higgs in the 1966 movie Ghost and Mr. Chicken?
Who played Luther Higgs in the 1966 movie Ghost and Chicken? Did I say it right?
The Ghost and Mr. Chicken.
The Ghost and Mr. Chicken. That was close. Don Knotts.
Don Knotts is correct.
Woo! I love Don Knotts. I knew that. I knew the answer to that, even though I don't remember the movie. I remember Don Knotts was the dude in it. All right, Clutch on the board with the first place points. Followed close behind Peter Shallot with the second place point. Don Knotts is the right answer. All right, Clutch, you have to sit out the next question. Peter, play on. Congratulations, you're on the board. Don Knotts. What was?
Yeah.
Did he have a young career? It seemed like even from Andy Griffith, like he was already like oldish.
He was a comedian. He went into stand-up comedy and then started getting bit parts and worked his way up to acting roles. He had a stand-up career, I'm pretty sure. All right, moving on.
Moving on.
Number 7. Who took, Dana has to sit this one out. Who took Lou DeWitt's place on the Statler Brothers?
Who took Lou DeWitt's place on the Statler Brothers? Those of you that might not know, we live here in Stanton, Virginia, and that is the home of the Statler Brothers. And in fact, we have Statler Boulevard and everything, but growing up, the Statler Brothers, they would put on a 4th of July concert every year, and the population of our town, which is now like 25,000, would quadruple for a weekend once a year. And there was a big carnival, and they would always have a guest star, and it was always somebody big in country music. I mean, the biggest, all the stars would come to our little town. And I give all of the living in that reality was definitely one of the things that solidified my musical dreams from a very early age. Not only was music very important to our family, but here was a local example of what was possible. And
Cool.
I can't underestimate it. Such beautiful memories of that 4th of July celebration every year. Jimmy Fortune.
Jimmy Fortune is correct.
That's the right answer. All right, looks like Aaron Powell was the first one in with the right answer. Congratulations, you're on the board. And Yvonne McFeeters with the second place point. Congratulations, you're on the board. Yvonne, you can play on. Aaron, you have to sit out. Aaron, you have to sit out the next question. Oh yeah. How many years did the Statlers do that? Do you know? I mean, was it before I was born? It started.
It's no. It started in the late '60s. Dana went into the kitchen. I'll ask her when she gets back. I don't.
I feel like I saw a shirt.
Yeah, all through the '70s and the '80s.
So for like 30 years or 25 years or something.
I think they started doing the shows in about 71 or 70, something like that. But I'm not sure. I think yeah. But they were already hugely famous by then. It was so cool when they had Johnny Cash and Conway Twitty.
Exactly, the biggest ones.
Everybody. It was amazing.
You know, one thing for some reason, you know how they had that big carnival outside of where the concert was every year with all the games and stuff. I mean, full on legit carnival with like all the different games you could play. I remember I won one of those games, and there was all these mirrors that I could pick from. And this was like before, I'd ever done anything wrong at all. I was a little kid. But the one I picked was the skeleton smoking a cigarette, and it just said Grateful Dead. And I had no idea that it was a band even, but I wanted that mirror. I was like, I want that one. I don't know what that is about me, but that's the mirror I wanted. And it was probably like 10 years later, I'm like, oh my God, the Grateful Dead is a band.
Yeah,
seeds are sown in lots of interesting ways.
Yeah. When does it start?
When does it start?
Good question. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's move on.
Looks like
number 8.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Rock Hudson's death, 1985, shocked Americans into an awareness of what disease?
Who was it?
Rock Hudson.
Doc Hudson's death in
Rock
Hudson, right? 85?
85, yes.
Rock Hudson's death in 1985 increased awareness into what disease? AIDS.
That is correct, of course.
That is correct. Cousin Eric with the first right answer. And look at that, Keelan Butler with the it looks like you've caught up to us, Dark Czar. Welcome. Good to see you. Second place point to Keelan.
All right. Let's move on. Number 9. Name the 2 of the 7 dwarfs whose name starts with S.
2 of the 7 dwarfs whose names start with S. That's a fun question. Sleepy and Sneezy.
Correct.
Sneezy. I mean, you think I mean, that means he was sneezing from the day he was born, because you name a baby. So they were, that sneezy, there's a story there. Oh, Stretch Barrington, I don't know what to do with you. I'm going to give it to you, though. Stretch Barrington on the board with the first place points, even though he did say sin easy and sleepy. I got you. Autocorrect. Peter Shallot, not even autocorrect, just little buttons with big adult hands. And Peter Shallot with the second place point. Congratulations, Stretch, you're on the board. You have to sit out the next question. Sleepy and sneezy.
All right.
Yep.
We're ready to finish up round one with number 10. If I can read here. What crackers are named for the Presbyterian minister who promoted them as a way to control alcoholism?
Whoa. What crackers are named for the Presbyterian minister who promoted them as a way to curb alcoholism? Did I say that right? Yeah. Curb, control. Very good. And the synonym there. Oh, wait. Keeblers.
Nope.
Graham.
Good guess. Graham is correct.
Graham's correct? Oh my goodness. You know, I mean, if there's any, I mean, graham crackers are really delicious. I'd have to say, if there's anything that might be able to help steer.
I'm going to get some the next time I go just because of that question.
Oh man, with some peanut butter on them? Whew. Stop it. All right, so we got Peter Shallot with the first right answer for 2 points. And Colorado to Virginia with the second place point. Congratulations. Graham. So what's the story there?
I don't know much of the story, but they were made in this town and he liked the way they tasted, but he thought instead of having a drink, just eat a graham cracker and just say no to drugs and yes to graham crackers.
Now you see, if he had said that with a saltine, which is a great cracker, don't get me wrong, an important cracker, but if he had said the same thing with a saltine or any other cracker, people would have thought he was mad. But because he did graham cracker, people might have been like a little intrigued. Like, this guy might know what he's talking about.
Well, you know, basically you could, I don't know the history of it, but part of what's going on is the difference between his cracker and the others was he added sugar.
That's exactly right. Oh, did he make them?
Well, I think he probably was in on it. I don't know.
He was in on it. He probably was.
He might have been in the kitchen or he might have been at the bank. He might have just seen the opportunity and bought out the person who, I don't know, you know.
I mean, his name's on it for one way or another.
That's right.
This is a movie. I would pay to see this movie. The story of Graham. There's once you peel, it's like an onion. This is a fascinating story, I think.
Well, it may and it may not be, but it's probably a version of on the heart, man.
Oh, you want
to move on to round two or take a break?
Well, your audio broke up there for just a second on the last thing you said. I was intrigued, but you don't have to repeat it.
I said, do you want to take a break or do you want to go ahead?
Yeah, I heard that part. Well, let's just do a short commercial, and we'll be right back with round two. Just to let them know about the show coming on tomorrow night. Lex Park is back in the house. The Whole Other live right here on the Hippie Fiasco Network on YouTube, also on Twitch and my Facebook page. it's time for round 2, where each question is worth 3 points each. We still award a second place point. It's only 6 questions, and we're back. Round number 2.
All right, here we go. I'm ready with round number 2, graham crackers. And after that, we have question number 1. Who did Alex Trebek replace on Jeopardy?
Who did Alex Trebek replace on Jeopardy? Art Fleming.
That is correct.
Whoa. Wasn't he Kids Say the Darndest Things? Is that him?
That was Art Linkletter. That was Art Linkletter.
Gotcha. Okay, so Art Fleming is the right answer. That's Bill DeBlanc with the first place, 3 points. You have to sit out the next question. Peter Shallot with the second place point. You're still in the game. Way to go. Art Fleming.
All right, very good.
Did you watch it then?
Oh, yeah, yeah. He was one I was a child with, and he was good. Very, very congenial. Very nice man.
Did you even maybe not even like Alex Trebek at first because he was replacing what it was supposed to be?
I liked Alex Trebek till I got to know him better. Yeah, I put that Facebook, but did I put that on Facebook? What bothered me about him was how he corrected your speech.
Yep.
It's the hell. It continues to bother me, but it always bothered me. I guess what I'm saying, he came off sometimes as being ostentatious.
Just a little.
Well, and ostentatious is okay, but I'm not used to being around it. So that's all I got to say about it.
He did have
Alex.
that.
I like Alex.
I love Alex, but he did have that a little bit. I don't know how many times I would think to myself, dude, you have the answers already. Quit acting like that. It's not fair.
Yeah, but he was great. I loved him.
Yeah, to death for sure.
He was a good guy.
Rob Tobin chimed in late
right.
with a great answer that I just have to read out loud. Sean Connery. I don't know why I think that's funny.
I saw that the other day too. All right, let's see. Number 2. What is the birthstone of April?
What is the birthstone of April?
Know that?
Diamond.
That's correct.
Whoa. I didn't even know that was allowed.
Yeah, I didn't either.
That seems like not fair. Right. That's really not right.
Now you know why guys are asking girls what their sign is.
Peter Shallot with the first place points. Congratulations, Low, with the second place point. Congratulations, Low. You're on the board.
Good.
It's a close race.
That's crazy. Yeah.
It does look. What's the name at the top of the scoreboard? Who's running away with it there with 10 points? Oh, I should have just known. Peter Shallot. All right. Question number 3.
All right. Yep. What 2 teams played in the first Super Bowl?
Ooh, what 2 teams played in the first Super Bowl? Packers and the Steelers.
No.
Packers and the Bears.
No.
Oh, sorry. Green Bay and the Chiefs.
That's correct.
Packers and the Chiefs. All right, let me make sure I got this right here. John Dodson with the first place points. And Colorado to Virginia with the second place point. You're still in the game. John, sit out the next question. Congratulations.
Yeah, I wouldn't have remembered that.
That was back when the goalpost was like on the goal line and everybody would just run right into it and die.
Or use it to run off of. Yeah.
It's
Use
fast.
it as a blocker.
It's fast. They didn't have the technology to bend the poles really back then. I mean, what else could they do? It's so funny though.
That's right. Yeah. All right.
All right.
Moving on.
Yes, sir.
Number 4.
Number 4.
In chess, how many pieces does each player start with?
In chess, how many pieces does each player start with? Have you started the Queen's Gambit yet?
I watched the first one the other night.
It's the best thing I've ever seen in my life in terms of a series. I'm ruined for series now. Nothing can compare. Just you wait. It just keeps getting better and better all the way to the end. It's unbelievable.
Wow.
Rob plays
I'll watch.
Rob apparently plays a weird version of chess where you each start out with 2. 16.
16 is correct.
That's the right answer.
I like Rob's answer, though.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, who's to say he's wrong?
Well, see when I read it, I said players.
Oh.
So he said 2.
Right.
Which is the literal answer.
Gotcha.
Then when you repeated it, you corrected me and said pieces.
Aha. That's why I got tongue-tied there.
But if you remember, and I got tongue-tied there. I didn't get tongue-tied, but I slowed down because I couldn't read it because my writing was such that I couldn't tell if it was places or pieces. So all of this began because of the way I wrote that down this morning. Isn't that weird?
It is weird.
Do we give Rob tie points or something?
5 points.
No, do we give him some points?
Tied.
I think you should give Rob.
Tied for first.
Rob. Yeah, or I'd give him 1 or 2 points.
All right, so let's do it like this. So Peter Shallot with the first right answer. He wasn't the last question, was he? Peter Shallot with the first right answer for 3 points. Yvonne with the second place point. You're still in it, Yvonne. Play on. Peter, sit out the next question. And Rob, you've been awarded 2 points for your right answer in a way to the question. Very good. Congratulations.
Very good.
You're on the board. Beautiful. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, I think it's showing that we have a flexibility there.
Absolutely.
Are we ready for number 5?
Number 5.
Here it is. What is the largest mammal in the history of the world?
What is the largest mammal in the history of the world? Wow. I have guesses. Blue whale.
And you know what? That is the correct response. Very good.
How right you are. Hey, that might be my new catchphrase right there. How right you are. It's not bad.
I didn't know you needed one.
Oh, you got to have catchphrases. You need one. All right,
I
so,
don't have any.
well, you probably do. Catchphrases. Perfect.
None that we'll say here.
Yeah.
I want young people. I want young people to watch and learn.
A big fan of all the
not
possibilities is a good catchphrase. All right, so Keelan, I think, is with the 3 points for the first place answer. It does appear to me, and second place point goes to. Do we accept whale? Just whale.
Oh,
So
you need the blue whale. Huh?
okay, so Colorado to Virginia with the second place point. Congratulations, you're still in the game. Keelan, set out the next question. Last question of round 2. Here we go.
Here we go. From highest to lowest, what are the ranking of the suits in bridge?
From highest to lowest, what is the ranking of the suits in bridge?
Well said. You got that very well done.
How right you are.
I love it. I'm a big fan. Ever told the big fan story on the air?
I don't think so. Here, wait. Club, spade, heart, diamond.
Say it again?
Club, spade, heart, diamond.
No.
Spade, hearts, clubs, diamonds.
No.
Club, spade, heart, diamond.
No.
Spades, hearts, diamonds, clubs.
Correct.
Peter Shallot with the right answer. Spades, hearts, diamonds, clubs. Second place point goes to John Dotson. Congratulations. And at the end of 2 rounds, Peter Shallot with a pretty commanding lead here with 16 points. That's how many points one person can get. One person could come in right now and tie him in the last round, which is 4 questions, 4 points each. You don't have to sit out any of the questions. He's followed not too far behind with a 3-way second place run. John D., Cousin Eric, Colorado to Virginia, 5 points each. Many other people are on the board with 16 points total in the next round. It still could be anybody's game, but Peter Shallot does have a pretty commanding lead at the moment. We'll be right back after a word.
Well, hello! You are watching a show on the Hippie Fiasco Rides Again network, which pretty much makes you one of the coolest people on the planet. On Tuesday and Thursday nights, we have American Night Owl with Nathan Moore. It comes on at 1:30 in the morning on the East Coast. That's 10:30 at night on the West Coast. And it's really cool. On Thursdays at 8, we have OK Google It with Mr. Moore. That's Nathan's dad. It's really fun. It's a trivia game show that you can play from home. The first right answer in the chat gets the points, and the winner wins some Taos Hum hot sauce. It is so much fun. You gotta check that out. And then on Friday nights at 11:30, we have the Whole Other performing live right here on the channel. Lex Park and Nathan Moore do long exploratory versions of Nathan's songs, and it's pretty much unbelievable. You really gotta check it out. That's the lineup so far, but I'm sure new shows will be added in the future. Be sure to click subscribe to the Hippie Fiasco Rides Again channel on YouTube, and click that bell so you get notified whenever there's a show.
Towels hum. Make it stop.
Make it hot.
Hot sauce.
The winner of OK Google It tonight will be receiving some locally grown, hand-harvested, small batch Taos Hum Make It Stop hot sauce, made from peppers that are grown without the use of any chemicals in the warm soils on the west face of the Sangre de Cristo Mountains. Grown, hand-harvested, and blended by the folks at Walking Trout Farm in Taos, New Mexico. Get you some Taos Hum. Make it stop.
Make it stop. Hot sauce. Towels hum.
Make it hot.
Okay, Google it.
All right, it's time to finish the game up. We have one round left. It's round number 3. 4 questions worth 4 points each. Peter Shallot has a pretty commanding lead, but it's still anybody's game at this point.
All right, let's do it. Good luck, everyone.
Good luck, everyone.
Oh, before we start, you should give some of these away.
Oh, kazoos.
Yeah. I found a bag of kazoos down in the basement.
Look at that.
There must be 50 kazoos in there.
That's for the orchestra when we play Carnegie Hall.
Right. Well, I just think if you want to give some away sometime, I think there'd be collectibles. We could both autograph the back.
There you go. Yeah, don't throw those out. We definitely need those.
Oh no. I'm gonna give them for Christmas presents. If you don't come and get them.
Oh wait, what was the story you asked me about a second ago? But the clock was ticking, so I didn't engage it.
No, I'm not gonna tell that.
Okay,
now.
well,
That's time has passed.
Yeah,
I was in not. I shouldn't tell that anyway.
it's one of those. It's a good story.
A good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've told it before.
All right, here we go. Round number 3. Now these are 4-point questions. You don't have to sit out if you get it right. Each question's worth 4 points apiece. So get your fingers. Now, real quick before we start, there's a line in the new theme song that probably happened so fast people just didn't know what to think of it. But I left it in just because of it's a trivia game show. And Dad, do you know what I mean when I say, if you're watching, you are in the game, get your QWERTY ready to play? Is that a crossword puzzle word? QWERTY?
QWERTY. Spell it. Can you spell it?
QWERTY.
That has something to do with the typewriter.
Yep. It's the layout of the keys. If the top row is Q, and they call that a QWERTY keyboard. So
I remember that because I actually took typing at my sophomore year in high school. I had a class called typing. And I took it for 2 reasons why I took it. One, it was an easy grade, and number 2, there was a lot of girls in there.
Right, you were probably the only guy.
Yeah.
Not an easy grade, though. I sucked at typing.
Well, it was easy to get a C.
Right.
You know, it wasn't easy to get a B or an A, but I didn't care.
Yeah, I mean, C's perfect.
Yeah, I didn't worry about a lot of those things that I should have been worried about, I guess. All right, here we go.
Oh, goodness, here we go.
Within 2
Within 2.
In 1790, how many slaves did Thomas Jefferson own?
Within 2. In 1790, how many slaves did Thomas Jefferson own? $200.
Very good. That's exactly right.
Wow. Wow. So the dog catcher presents with 4 points. Here he comes. Here they come. And
Very good.
it looks like the second. Oh, we have no second place point in round 3. That makes it easier on me.
Right.
Sweet. Congratulations.
Yeah, I wonder how he knew that, or she, whoever that was, knew it.
There were several
I'm
right
curious.
answers came in.
I guess I read it somewhere today, so I'm reading a book about that now, so that wouldn't have been everybody else knew. Maybe that's just common knowledge. I didn't know that.
Right.
All right, number 2.
Number 2. No, you're still in, dog catcher. The last round, nobody has to sit out. Each question is worth 4 points, and there's no second place points awarded. So you can win this. Bring it.
All right, number 2. Can't figure out my writing here. What word derives from Sir Thomas More's work describing a perfect society?
Say it one more time.
What word derives from Sir Thomas More's work describing a perfect society?
What word derives from Sir Thomas More's work describing a perfect society? Utopia.
That is correct.
Right answer. And Peter Shallot might have just sealed his victory with that right answer. Utopia is correct. Congratulations. Pulling you up to 20 total points.
Very good. Congratulations. All righty. Next question. According to many early Greek philosophers, the world was comprised of what 4 substances?
According to many early Greek philosophers, the world is comprised of what 4 substances?
Pretty good at that. I couldn't repeat like that. That's cool.
Earth, wind, fire, and air.
Correct.
If only Earth, Wind, and Fire had been a 4-piece band. It looks like Stretch Barrington is on the board with that right answer. Way to go, Stretch. 4 points.
Good job, Stretch. There you go. And the last question, right?
2 more, I believe. Nope, you're right. Last question.
All right. How many books are in the New Testament?
How many books are in the New Testament? 16.
No.
Nine.
No.
All of them.
No.
14.
No.
12.
No.
I thought that was right because everything's 12. 27.
That is correct.
Oh, and to round off the game, it looks like We got to put you on the board, no matter what. Where was it? Yep, Colorado to Virginia with the right answer. Congratulations. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we have a winner after 4 rounds of OK Google It. Congratulations, Peter Shallot, for winning the game. We do have a winner.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Just reach out to TalesHome.com. They're expecting you. They know you're on your way to claim your winnings. 2 bottles of Taos Hum hot sauce. You've won before, so you know how good it is. So get you some Taos Hum. That was fun, Dad.
All right. Well, I enjoyed it. I'm tired now, but I'll make it through another day and enjoyed being with you.
Thank you so much for doing this. Thank you, Kethra, for keeping score. I love you both so much.
Night, Kethra.
Night. Love you both.
Bye-bye.
Night, baby girl. Night.
Bye. Bye, Dana.
It was fun having
Bye-bye.
you in the shadows there, Dana, in the wings of the set. It was really nice.
There you go.
All right, tune in
I'll
next
ask her
week.
out for-
Say again.
I'll ask her out for a date and we'll watch us.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right.
All right.
Good night.
Good night. Thank you. Thanks, everybody, for watching. That was really fun. My goodness. Congratulations to Peter Shallot. Get you some hot sauce, and we'll see you next week. Tune in later tonight for my Night Owl show. You Night Owls, you. Let's hang out. Sing some songs. Started singing the song, and the passers-by, man, it was catching on. Now he's leading the cavalcade all the way home. Tell his mama he'll soon be there, and like that it was gone. I'm gonna develop this into the final credits. I got the new theme song. I got the new intro screen. I'm gonna spruce this one up. Cut right to the and like Daddy was gone, like his daddy. Give it a few zings and whistles and bells. You'll see next week. Oh, yeah. It's gonna be perfect.